Hey guys, it's Jeremy. So I am at home right now, my home. I am on spring break, and so I decided that I would come home for the last couple days of it to spend some time with my family, and kind of just get away from school since there's nobody there anyway. But I wanted to do a really quick video, or at least I hope. I always say that I'm going to do a quick video, and then it always ends up being like 4 or 5 minutes long, which I guess comparatively to some of my other videos, I mean, like, that's a pretty quick video, I guess. But I wanted to do a quick review-ish video on the new Dream Morning Musume 1 album. And if you guys are fans of Morning Musume and all of the graduates, then you will definitely like this CD. It just came out, I think, maybe a week ago. And there's some rips of it on YouTube, and I'll try to find the links and post them down in the bottom. But if I can't find them, there you can go on Hello Online if you're familiar with that, and on the page for the Dream Morning Musume Album 1 page, there are a bunch of links to all the videos, so you can also go there. So I'm not sure how exactly the ordering goes for the CD. I pretty much just downloaded things depending on how I found them on YouTube, and the first song that I'm going to talk about is Joshi Kashimashi Monogatari, which is one of my all-time favorite Morning Musume songs. It was probably, I think, my very first song that I ever heard by Morning Musume was Kanashimi Twilight, and then I heard Joshi Kashimashi Monogatari. And I absolutely loved the song because I liked the fact that it was actually singing about the girls, and I liked each and every version after that. And the Dream Morning Musume version, it follows the same trend that the Morning Musume ones have been following from 3 on till now, and that is that it goes in line of how the members came in, except this one is opposite of the Single Daijin version and Nine Smiles version. This one is more along the lines of the third. The first set is with Nakazawa Yuko and Ida Kaori, and then it goes to the Wowo station, and then it goes to Abe, then to Yaguchi, Yasuda, and Ishikawa, and then it does the next break, and it goes to Yoshizawa, Ogawa, Fujimoto, and then Kusumi. And I really like this version. I can't understand a lot of it, but what I've noticed is that in a lot of the stanzas that they throw in their names, um, their names that they were kind of given through Morning Musume, like Johnson. Kei says chemical a few times. There are a few translations on Hello Online for what a few of them are, and they're pretty funny, the ones that I've read. The one thing I would say about this particular song is that Kusumi sounds really, really strange. She uses a very strange voice, and it kind of goes back to her Kire Evolution. I never really listened to any of those songs with Father Leica, because that was a really good song, but I'm not really familiar with any of her solo work, but she kind of uses that same high-pitched squeaky voice. But that's my only complaint about Joshi Kashimari Monogatari, the Dream Morning Musume version. The next song that I downloaded is Roman, My Dear Boy, and this one features Abe, Yaguchi, Yoshizawa, and Ogawa. And I really like this song because of the fact that Abe's in it, and her voice works so well throughout the song, and I was actually really impressed and surprised. Well, not really surprised, because Abe kind of works with anything, but I was really, really impressed with the fact that she sounded so good with it, and I was really glad to hear her voice in it. She sounded really good. So the next song I downloaded is Mikan, and this one features Nakazawa Yuko, Ida Kaori, Fujimoto Miki, and Kusumi Kohari. Which, this song, I really like Mikan. I like the song in general, and I'm one of the few fans that actually enjoy this song. So I really like this version because there are only 4 members that are singing, and each one of them gets very prominent lines, and I really like that. And I like the song Mikan anyway. I think the message itself is really good, and I think it's a really fun song compared to the other ones that like the Imo Musume did. So the next song I downloaded is Sexy Boy, Toyokaze ni Yorisotte, and this song features Kei-chan, Yaguchi. It sounds like Ida and Nakazawa. And I love the song Sexy Boy. I love it. Absolutely love it. I think my favorite version is the Takagaki version for their Osaka dinner shows they did, I think, over Christmas time. And I actually did a video about that a while ago. But I absolutely love this song. It's so much fun. I love the song so much. Like, not even gonna lie. I just love it. And this version, I really like the vocal arrangement. I really like the line distribution. However, I think the instrumentals probably could have been tweaked a little bit to match the more mature voices of the senior senpai members. However, I do really like the song. Yaguchi got a lot of lines throughout this song, which I think if she had been in Morning Musume, still had the scandal not happened, she probably would have made it to the single, and she probably would have had a lot of lines. So I'm glad that she got to be in it. And I was glad to hear Kei and Yaguchi together again, because a few years ago they did a fan club tour and they actually did this song, and they did a really good job. So I was glad to hear the two of them singing together again. Yuko sounded okay in it. She didn't really get a lot of lines. She kind of got more of the Yoshizawa lines, and she did a really good job though. And Ito, I like Ito, but I think her voice was not, I guess, very Genki for this song, so I think that's probably why they should have either switched the instrumentals to match the senpai voices, or they should have maybe, like, picked somebody like Yoshizawa. Because if you saw the Ongaku Gatas concert, the one that was maybe not even a year ago, but it was in 2010, and they did Sexy Boy during the concert, and Yoshizawa had a few prominent lines. She sounded bomb in that song, and I think probably if they would have put her back in the Dream Morning Musume version of it, I think she probably would have done a really good job too. But either way, I'm satisfied with the song because I really like it. And the very last song that I downloaded is the newest version of Morning Coffee, and I really like this song. More importantly, I love how they rearranged the vocals. The opening sounds a lot like Animal Crossing, kind of, but I was really glad to hear a new arrangement for it, because Morning Coffee is kind of a classic Morning Musume song, but it never really changes every time they do a new version of it. So I was really glad to hear kind of like a more upbeat tempo for it. Kind of very similar line distribution to when it first started. Abe, Ida, and Nakazawa get a lot of lines, and then you hear like all the other members throughout the song, so I love that everybody got a chance to have lines. So now to the original songs of the album. I actually didn't download them because I actually don't really care for them. But there's one, I don't even remember the title, but it's mostly an Abe lead song, which she has a wonderful voice. I love Abe, but I think just the overall song in general, it was too slow-paced for me to actually care about it or really even download it. So maybe if I hear it live, maybe that might change my mind about the song. But as of right now, I don't really care for it. This absolutely was not a short video, and I apologize for lying, as I always do. I'm just not even going to say what length of videos I'm planning on making when I make them. But thank you for watching, and I'm looking forward to the live Dream Morning Musume concert, and I can't wait to see the lives of all these songs, and I'm really hoping that all the girls get solos. And if you like Morning Musume and all of the graduates that have left, they are all together, and it is so exciting, and it's very exciting to hear them all together again. But anyway, that is the end of this video, and I will talk to you guys later. ときめきなのね私の想い I love you forever 時々知ってるあなたの言葉モーニングコーヒーの模様二人で